What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in again. All right, today I thought I'd just turn the camera on, do a little rambling. Got a couple things that I want to throw out there into the ether, but nothing serious. Always no drama here on Jerry's Rockin' Cards. You guys know that by now. So anyway, so I just thought I'd turn it on. I got some things to do today. I got to respond to some comments on my videos. So got a lot of new subscribers, I call them friends. So I hope everyone's doing well. We are working into our second week of January, and man, you know what? My goal this year is to slow down. It's easy to just let the time take advantage of you, especially with everybody's got a ton of things going on, but you're always looking weeks into the future, whether it's planning for work or planning for personal schedules or whatever. So you're always thinking a month ahead of time, which makes time go by fast. But my goal this year is to slow down a bit. Last year just flew by, and I'm not usually the one to say that. Usually, time kind of goes with my pace, so I'm not one that misses out on the time. But last year was completely different. It was nuts. So this year it is not going to happen. Guarantee that. So anyway, let's see here. What else do I got? Oh, you know what? While I'm here, I do cards from the whiskey box. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with this is the third time I've done it, second time I've done it. But I've got these seemingly random cards stuck in this whiskey box that I have. And they're not random cards, really. But what they are, they're cards that represent a certain category that I enjoy collecting. For example, I may have cards that have awesome plays at the base, right? I may have cards that have awesome fielding plays. I may have cards that are just cool looking, right? I may have cards that you get the idea, right? So they don't really fit into any collecting categories. So I put them in my whiskey box, and every now and then I go through them, and I'm going to show you a few now. Let me see what is the best ones to show. I'm going to see what I have. Let me see here. Or what I haven't shown. That's what I need to see, actually. So got my handy dandy list here, and let's look at. I don't know. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. One of the things that this Discord channel does is I might turn it off, but the notifications are just going crazy. It's like a high school group. But there's so many people in there, and everyone's joining and everyone's saying hello to everybody, so it's not a big deal. But you get all those notifications. So, all right, so we're just gonna figure something out here. Let's find. Here you go. No, I think I already showed those. I think I already showed these. Yep. Right. Oh, maybe not. I'll show these. All right, these are plays at the plate, catching plays. So we've got these are probably in order of year that they came out. So no particular order other than that. Let's see here. 1981, John Wathan. Let me get this thing on one second, guys. Sorry. Let me get my thing up there so I can make sure. 1981 John Wathen. Fleer. Well, that's probably like a. I can't hard to tell who that is sliding into the base, but got that. Andy Allenson, 1990 Upper Deck. That's a friggin' awesome card. Clearly, the runner will be safe. 1992 score, Jeff Reed. Clearly, he got smoked. It's not really a play at the plate. It's more the aftermath of the play at the plate. Oh, hang on a second. Man, you know what? Ah! There we go. How about that? Joe Oliver. Eye to eye. Look at that. Look at that intense look. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Albert Bell bearing down on Terry Steinbach. That's pretty cool. Glenn Braggs coming in hard on Kurt Manwaring. I'll tell you what. So this card reminds me, we're all very familiar with the cards of the likes of Carlton Fisk. I mean, here's one right now, right? Carlton Fisk and Gary Carter and the 71 Munson card, those kind of cards. We're all very familiar with those cards. But I tell you, you go and you find Kurt Manwaring, and he may be in the stack. I got some in the stack here, but that man has some awesome cards, and they're all just like this. But I don't know if he had a deal with the photographer or what, but that guy's got some awesome cards. So you go find yourself some Kurt Manwaring cards. Let's see here. Ricky Henderson coming down on Sandy Alomar Jr. This is a great, great card. This is another Fisk card. 1991 Desert Shield card. Cecil Fielder. I do not think, Carlton Fisk wasn't a small guy, but I don't think you want Cecil Fielder bearing down on you. Oh, here you go. Manwaring. It's a good example of what I was just talking about. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Gary Carter. You can't see the runner, but you can see it in Gary Carter's eyes. Somebody's right there. He's scared. He's scared. Another Carter card. This is probably, I think this is Eric Karros coming in on him. See? Told you. This is the right stack for the Kurt Manwaring. And got some more of those here. I guess I don't know if I may have shown. I know I've shown this card before, but we're not going to worry about that. Just a few more. Junior Felix. Lance Parrish. That's Cecil Fielder there between the umpire's legs. Parrish, I got the ball. Man is out. Another Kurt Manwaring card. Told you, man, he's got some cards. And yet another Kurt Manwaring card. I'm ready to get plowed. Probably what, Derek Thomas? No, oh, it's Brett Butler. Let's see here. Tim Nehering. He's the runner. He, I don't know what he's yelling about. I mean, other than getting a helmet to the gut. And then last but not least for this, Damian Miller. Get ready to catch that ball. Probably Eric Young. That'd be right. Looks like Eric Young is going to be safe. All right. So those cards from the whiskey box. So that's it. If you haven't seen that others before, that's an example of what I've got in this box here. And just some random cards. There's nothing special other than cards I like to look at. So I keep them in the box. So yeah, anywho, so about to talk about the Independent show. You know, Strongsville show, Strong Dependent show. I don't know, Independentville show, whatever you want to call it, right? Whatever you want to call it. Four collectors put out a video. Theo with Chris from Missouri. So make sure you check that out if you're going to the Independent show. If you haven't already done so, those guys have put in a lot of work already, as well as some other folks, to get things ready for the collectors that are coming into town for that. So very much appreciative for those guys doing that, and looking forward. This is my first time going, so I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, seeing as many people as I can. Probably buy a few cards, but I'm really looking forward to seeing the people. So I probably will be there for the meet and greet on Friday that Chris from Missouri's hosting. Sorry about that. And then trade night is Saturday night. So again, watch that video. I'll post a link to that video in my description, so you guys can check that out again if you haven't. You probably have already seen it twice. So, but you just never know. But all right. So, what else? You know what? I got one thing. So, I need a new logo. I'm not a graphic artist. Maybe some of you got there are. If you are, contact me. You got my email in below in the description, or you can just or leave it in a comment, and I'll reach out to you, however you want to do it. But I need some help getting a new logo created for me. So I'm going to work on changing my intro also. I like it. It's nice. I think it's a bit long. You might agree. So I think I'm going to try to shorten that up and make it a little more succinct. But I would like to have another logo to put onto that. So again, if I would appreciate your help if you can do that. So what else? I got nothing else. I don't know. Like I said, I've got some comments to reply to here. I try to reply to all of them, like everybody does. Man, it was a busy holiday. It was a really busy holiday. So it's not a terrible thing. You know, it's a good thing, really. The kids were home and had a lot of family activities. And I started this dumb old project at home, a house project. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. But you got to get it done, right? You got to do stuff around the house. But anyway, well, let's see. I can't really type. It's hard to type and talk at the same time. So I'm just going to leave it at this because, like I said, I do want to get these comments typed in. I only have a few minutes of time right now. So I want to get those typed in so before I have to do other things here shortly. So That's all I've got for today, folks. Everyone have a wonderful day, evening, week, weekend. Whenever you're watching this, doesn't make a difference. Just enjoy your time. Peace out and rock